Hello and welcome. Today is February 3rd, 2026. And today is Trailer Tuesday. Oh god. One sec. Choking. One sec, hold on. Jesus. Well, I see we're starting the stream off strong. Let's try that again. Today is February 3rd, 2026, and today is Trailer Tuesday. I'm your host, Xolo Q. I'm a Xolo's Quaintly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld, and on today's stream, we will be reacting to the trailers. Well, I'll be reacting to the trailers you guys suggested, so hopefully everything goes smoothly. The chat bot is still broken over on the YouTube side, so I do apologize for that. Thank you so much for the lurk. Guys, I see a couple of lurkers, or I think it's just one, I'm not sure. I see so many... Hold on, how many lurkers we got? Thank you for the alert, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician. I appreciate it. Hello, Zeno DD. Hello, Reaction Reviewer. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, so, the chat is just broken. So, it's not much I can do to fix that. What's worse is that the bot itself seems to be, like, quadrupling the messages, which makes it even more confusing. So that sucks. There's not really... I guess the only way I can really fix that is if I don't do the vertical stream simultaneously, but... The thing is, I feel like the vertical stream is too valuable for me to, like, not do it. So I'm kind of like, what do I do? You know? Puts me in a bad spot. Puts me into a kerfuffle, as some people might call it. Anyway, how was your weekend, guys? How y'all doing? Hope everything is, well. I've been pretty busy myself, just working on stuff. I've been working on a few different kinds of content. A few different pieces of content, actually. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, we're gonna look at some of the trailers you guys suggested. We're gonna start off here in the beginning. I think there's like 16 different trailers or something like that. So we should, in theory, get through all of them without issue. Hopefully. Or copefully, as one might say. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So the first trailer we have is Hosey, official release date trailer. I actually played the Hosey playtest. I think it was the playtest. And I have that over on the members only videos, so if you become a member, you can definitely go check that out and see what I thought of that. But I wonder what changes and things they've added. I wonder what kinds of updates are part of this official release, but we'll check it out. Alright, Hosey gets a new trailer and release date announcement. Watch the latest Hosey trailer for the upcoming Cozy Home renovation game to see gameplay and more. Hosey will be available on Steam via PC and Mac on March 30th, 2026. A playtest is out now on Steam. In Hosey, you'll renovate and decorate abandoned homes with a variety of satisfying mechanics and intuitive controls. Enjoy the little details of home design and improvement as you interact with tools, items, furniture to bring each space back to life, restoring not only rooms, but the memories and stories of a whole community. All right. Hello, Mystic Artemis. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hello, Baran. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. I hope Baran is fine if I just say it like that. Because I always mess up the end and I feel bad. Oh, man. Happy Trailer Tuesday to you too. Yep, the chat is completely busted, so I do apologize for that. Like I said, I think it's because of the vertical stream that it just kind of double counts the chat for some reason. So I'm not really sure what I should do, because I kind of need to vertical stream, but I also don't want to separate my chats, because that would kind of suck. So I might have to implement a new chat bot. We will see. Alright, here we go. Boom. Hold on. What was that date? I'm doing good. Glad to finally make a stream of yours. Oh, well, that's great. I'm glad you're here. There we go. Available March 30th. So March 30th. Mark that in your calendars. Hello, Mr. Frodo Baggins. Welcome to the chat. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. You're such a troll. Why you gotta troll me like this? You know, this is new. So using something to pull up the floorboards like that, that's a new tool. That's not something that was in the playtest, actually. And the same thing with like sawing the edge of materials and stuff. That's kind of interesting. And what is this? What on earth is this? Ooh, okay, we sweeping leaves. Nice. Oh, they added like a whole lot of stuff here. Ooh. This is the, I think this is one of the rooms that was in the playtest, actually. Ooh. I really like those folded screen things, like on the windows. They're so cool. Ooh. That's cute. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah. So when this, I remember when I first was introduced to this game and I was like, oh, this looks like fun. And then I tried it and I was kind of like, I see what they're going for. You know? While I'm lurking, I game with some friends, but I hope the trailers are good. Yeah, no problem. Have fun. Hello, Catchy Kochu, and hello, Magic Droid and Rinsey. Welcome to the chat. This is just like meditating. Yeah, it kind of is. They added a lot. Yeah. Like, it looks like they added a lot more, like, scenarios. I noticed the garage, or what it looked like. It kind of looked like a garage. The one with the motorcycle. I think I passed it. I think it's somewhere in here. We'll find it. Right here. Never mind. That's just like a sidewalk. But that's new. You know, the fact that they have outdoor areas and indoor areas now, that's super cool. I like this. It's good because it keeps it less repetitive, you know, with the new environments. And I like this treehouse one. That's really cute. Yeah, this is a really nice... I mean, the furniture pieces are always kind of interesting. I hope that there's going to be a... I don't know if the word would be sandbox, but I hope there's going to be a mode where, like, it'll take all the furniture pieces in the game and you can just, like, pick one. Like, it'd be nice to have, like, a sandbox mode to be able to do that. Like, you can choose your room, choose, you know, the styles and everything from, like, the furniture and everything. Because when I played the playtest, it was more like you open the box and whatever you get, and it's like, good luck, buddy. You know, like, good luck, work with it, you know. So, I don't know. It'd be nice to see that. But overall, very nice game, really relaxing. Alright, next we have Helldivers 2 Galactic Offensive Trailer. PS5 and PC games. Helldivers, we march toward Cyberstan to stop the automations forging a planet-killing weapon of galactic destruction. Take control of the new heavy-hitting Bastion tank to pancake and tin-plated tyrants. Sorry, to pancake the tin-plated tyrants beneath the full force of freedom's firepower. Helldivers 2 is out now. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's watch. Have I played this? No, I have not played Helldivers 2. But I might soon have to play it due to obligations. I won't go into detail, but let's just say I might be required to play this. But we'll see.
Attention, Helldivers. The automatons have stolen the blueprints to the Star of Peace in an operation far too complex for their tiny processors alone. Our data vaults have been breached. In the wrong hands, this symbol of peace would become a weapon of total annihilation, a threat to freedom itself. Together, we will fight our way to Cyberstan, the metal heart of tyranny. We will uncover the sinister force orchestrating this attack and bring democracy to their door. All Helldivers to Hellpods, for freedom, for glory, for Super Earth.
You know, it's funny because this game really plays a lot on like US propaganda and what they use to justify war. And it's funny to see how like blatant they are in this game because they're just kind of like accepting it, you know? And whenever I see one of these trailers, I'm just like, man. You know, it's hard to, it's almost like, I hate to say it, but it feels almost like this is tame compared to real life, to be honest. But overall, I think the trailer was alright. There wasn't anything in here that like I found super exciting. Like I'm gonna be honest, guys, I have like no interest in this game. Zero. You know, but I have heard that it's fun as hell. Which makes sense because the game is called Helldivers, right? Helldivers 2. But I don't know. The idea that, you know, we have like there's some weapon we have to go take out and do the thing. It's like, bro, it feels like deja vu, you know? Lots of fun with a group. I've heard that too. Also, welcome to the chat, Bad Shooter, Fast Runner, and Epic as Ever. You guys are doing well. But yeah, overall, I think this trailer is okay. Like, I don't have any, like, it showed, like, very little actual gameplay. Like, we only saw, like, the very end of it, right? And I don't know if this tank is, like, a new weapon or if it's, like, something they're showcasing here. I have no idea. Yeah, it looks like an event ad. You're right. You're right. But, yeah, not bad. All right, next. Luxuriant, official release date trailer. Luxuriant is a fantasy card-driven roguelike deck builder where you assemble and manage a deck of royals, citizens, weapons, and resources to outmaneuver enemies in turn-based combat. Earn influence, progress through evolving levels, and unlock new cards for future runs. Watch the Luxuriant release date trailer to see gameplay and more. Luxuriant will be available on Windows PC and Mac OS on March 9th, 2026. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, so just from the start, I really like the art style of the cards. It's like super simple and easy to read, which I appreciate. And I also like how the style is very like kind of unique. I'm gonna be honest, I like it. Stack your deck. Trigger endless combos, okay. Mark it. You can pawn. Oh, that's a pawn. My bad, I was confused for a moment. Huh. That's interesting. Pick a card to reveal it, and then they have like, see, regroup, rebuild, strike back. So that's kind of interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going on here. Like, I like the art, like I said. I like how simple it is to read. It's not, like, overwhelming. Don't ask me how to play this game, though. I have no idea. But what I will say is that I kind of like games that give you that opportunity to you know, move on, get stronger, move on, get stronger. You know, you fail, come back, get stronger. Because I feel like not all roguelikes kind of operate that way. So like, I guess they kind of do. It depends on the game, but I don't know. I feel like this year has kind of been like the year of roguelites for me. Because I've been playing like Ratatan. I played some Hungry Horrors. I played oh yeah, over the weekend I was playing Steel Century Groove. And that's part of the reason why I'm not gonna react to the trailer. I already saw it. But there's this one Tenzerk you can play as, like or that you can use. The Tenzerks are basically like the names of what you call the bots, right? That you control. And the Tenzerks have different moves and stuff, and there's this one that has roguelite mechanics. I forget what it's called. It's like some kind of like upgrade thing. I forget. But basically you have like floppy drives that you're shuffling between. And they're like these sorry, floppy disks. I shouldn't say that. Floppy disks. And kind of reminds me a lot of this like roguelike stuff because it's really similar in how it plays. So, I don't know. I feel like roguelikes are kind of coming toward me hard this year. I don't know why. I'm not like really huge on the genre, really. Like for the most part, I'm not like, I don't actively seek it. But it's seeking me out, guys. Yeah, it is simplistic. And it is clean, I agree. Readability is important, and I don't know, I think the only thing is I feel like the background is a little too plain. Like the background maybe here around the cards and stuff, like I feel like it's a little too plain. Like I see at the bottom there's like little designs and stuff behind this wall of cards, and I assume that the top and bottom wall of cards are not part of the game. So I don't know. Could be interesting. All right, next. People of Note. Official mashup song clip trailer. Maybe room for card variety skins? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, there was something else I was gonna do. 1 second. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. Kagi, you're Arch H, right? I'm just trying to remember. Pretty sure you're Arch H. I hate that YouTube like kind of messes around with like a bunch of the anyway. I'm getting distracted. People of Note, official mashup song clip trailer. Take a look at Mashup, the latest song clip for People of Note. It is in this turn-based RPG musical. Join Cadence, popular name, as she recruits an ensemble of musicians on her quest for stardom. Experience turn-based combat, where each battle is a musical performance with evolving combat conditions and genre-building mashup attacks. People of Note is coming to Epic Game Store in 2026. Only Epic Game Store? That's interesting. Okay. Here we go.
You seem afraid of trying something that's new. The songs you play now being played by me too. Let's stop these chords. Let's lay down your voice and mine. Will it record? Pop and rock intertwined. Let's move on forward. We could explore these sounds together. Let's tear it down. Make some.
You know, like, oh, I didn't mean to mute it. God damn it. You know, low-key, she kind of gives me Seraphine vibes. Like, I don't know if it's the hair, the facial shape, you know, the outfit. I don't know what it is, but I feel like she kind of reminds me a lot of Seraphine for some reason. Like, from League.
Move on forward. We could explore.
I think it's the microphone.
Let's tear it down, make something better. Superimpose my sound with yours. Throw away
Maybe oh yeah, it is the bangs. You're right. You're right, Epic. I think it is the bangs.
This could be the way it is.
I think you see us as just tools to rock harder, but this idea is from the start a non-starter. You're now. Rock music's our way of life. This is about keeping legacies alive. This ain't moving forward. The only thing we'll make is a new kind of mistake. There's no connection in all respective worlds, and I promise you, this ain't the road to pursue. We're better sticking to our perspective.
Is this really what you want? Your legacy to be saying no to the future, saying no to the dream.
Another fracture in style. We've seen enough heartbreak. You're too stubborn to see it. You're too slow on the uptake.
You're calling me stubborn, baby, go on the talk. You shut out the voices, your heart is hard rock. Just let something in, show me why you're a legend.
As a favor to you, you've got 30 seconds.
Join me in chorus, our future's before us.
So this is supposed to be a hold on, let me read this again, because I know this is just like a song clip, right? But it says it's gonna be a turn-based RPG musical. Oh, musical. Okay. Because if it's a turn-based RPG musical, then that means this isn't necessarily a rhythm game. So I wonder if this game is going to be really similar to the one that we saw last week, where they had like the band doing like turn-based combat moves and stuff. Like, I wonder if it's going to be similar to that. Yeah, she definitely gives like Seraphine K-pop vibes almost, and like something about her, I don't know. And then the guy, you know, I don't really have any comments on him, to be honest. I'm just kind of like, all right, cool, we're vibing, you know. But I don't know, interesting. You can wishlist it on Epic. I assume, yeah, it looks like, see, Epic Games, all Epic Games. Like, if this is an Epic Games exclusive game, that is really unfortunate. Because I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't have an Epic account. Like, I don't even. What? There's a Steam page? Hold on. Hold up. So you're telling me that they advertise that at, well, this is just, that's weird. Why is there a Steam page for it? But there's no, like, you can wishlist it, but there's no, like, date. I don't know. I mean, it's a nice video, don't get me wrong. And it looks like this isn't the first song clip that they've released. But just looking at the Steam page, I kind of wish we saw more of that. I don't know. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this one. I'll put this on, I'll follow this one and wishlist it just in case so I don't forget about it. But yeah, that looks kind of interesting. So who knows? We will see. All right, next we have Asthenia. Official announcement trailer. Take a look at the Asthenia announcement trailer for this upcoming dark fantasy adventure set in a decaying otherworld plagued by a mysterious, corrupting disease. Step into a bleak dimension ruled by ancient entities shaped by loss and slowly collapsing under the weight of an endless war. Asthenia will be available on PC. You play as Adam, an ordinary man cast into this world alongside other humans. To survive, Adam must confront distorted foes, uncover tainted artifacts, and navigate hostile environments ranging from abandoned towns and industrial ruins to forgotten temples. Resources are scarce, danger is constant, and every decision carries weight as Adam searches for answers and a way back to the one he loves. Okay, let's check it out.
There is another world. An alternate dimension carefully hidden from us. Ruled by ancient and powerful entities. For ages they observed us from afar. And then, they invaded the Earth.
Oh no.
Find the ancient artifact. Confront the shadows of the
Oh my god. That voice reminds me so much of King Arthur from Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Like, if you listen to King Arthur when he talks and then you listen to this, it's just like really similar.
The portal ripped me from reality, leaving me stranded in a place that defied logic and reason.
I gotta say, the art style of this game does really stand out. It has a very creepy, musty feel to it. You know, and usually when plant life engulfs structures and stuff, you tend to see it just kind of looking like overgrown, unkept. But this is like beyond that. This is like a whole nother level of overgrown and unkept. This is like overgrown, unkept, and completely swallowed by whatever is there, you know? So, I don't know. I like the vibes.
What I'm about to tell you may sound impossible.
This could be interesting. I feel like this is the kind of game that's either going to be really good or really disappointing. Like, it's hard to tell. Like, just watching, like, I feel like there's a lot of story that we're missing here that we're gonna have to, like, follow as, like, the game goes on. Like, if you, like, play the game, I feel like it's gonna be very story-driven. Or at least I would hope so, with all this stuff going on. However, it's also, first person, from what I can see. I don't know if there's gonna be a third-person mode. Probably not. But that is a factor for me personally when picking out a game to play. I really like a lot of the architectural things we're seeing here. It looks good. The lighting is really intentional. Kind of gives like kind of creepy vibes, like in ways that I feel like isn't really done unless you really want to have that mood. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but something about this I really like, and I'm not sure exactly what. I don't know if it's like, the visuals, the different, like, I don't know, it's just so ominous, and then like the faces everywhere, and then just like something about it just comes off as like super like old and super super creepy. Like, I almost want to just play the game just to like know why, right? Like, I want to know why all these things look like this. How did things end up this way? Why is it that they invaded Earth? Like, what happened there, So it is intriguing. I think that this trailer definitely kind of intrigues me a little bit. Would I play it? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but definitely an interesting one. All right, next we have I Hate This Place, official launch trailer. I Hate This Place is available now on PC, Steam, GOG, Epic Game Store, Nintendo Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Watch the I Hate This Place launch trailer for another look at action-packed gameplay and terrifying monsters of this open-world survival horror game. I Hate This Place take on the role of In I Hate This Place, take on the role of Elena, whose fight for survival begins when she and her friend unwittingly summon a malevolent force. Outmatched and hunted in a hostile world, players will need to stay vigilant, loot their surroundings, and pick their battles carefully against formidable foes, many of which hunt you by sound. Ooh. Ooh, okay, alright.
Lou? Where are you? Oh, stop messing around. I'm starting to think this whole horned man thing wasn't such a great idea.
Who doesn't? The girl whose father offered his wife to the horned man.
I'm not scared. It's just, I really want to know the truth.
They do not see, but they hear the scrape of boots, the panic in a heartbeat.
Oh man. Oh no! Ah! My God, no! Oh, I fucking hate this.
Why won't you love me, Dad? I'll be anything you want me to be.
I want you to be dead!
Oh! That scared me. Oh my God. You guys suck. You guys, whoever suggested this, I hate you. You're the worst. God damn it. Hold on, I need a second to calm down. Oh my God. That thing was huge. That scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking hate spiders, man. I hate it. I'm like shaking right now. Oh, God damn it. Okay. All right, I think we're okay. I hope. Hello, Super Cholo. Welcome to the chat. You caught me at a jump scare. Oh my God. Oh, let me give you a quick shout out, dude. Thanks for stopping by. My God, that freaking... I swear that spider just shortened my lifespan. Not that I'm not dead or anything, but, you know. Anyway. Yeah, that's not good. There goes my blood pressure. Like, fuck me, I guess. Like, oh my God. Dude, my heart is like racing right now. After that, I was like, ah! Okay, I think I can continue. I hope I can continue. All right, here we go. And oh my God, the chat's getting flooded by the bot again. That's lovely. Okay, no more spiders, please. I was about to say before that jump scare that this game reminds me a little bit of, you know, Telltale and their style as far as like the art, you know, style of the game. I actually played The Walking Dead, like the Telltale version of that game or whatever. There was a second one. I think I played that one too. They were really good. But yeah, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of that. Ooh. Oh no. That's creepy. Look at that. Hold on, we gotta see that again. Imagine you're just minding your own business and this happens. Nah. Oh my God. Not the cow! How you gonna abduct the cow like that, man? It's like, bro, take me with you. Don't leave me here. Yeah, this looks like a fun one for people who love probably jump scares, I would say. For sure. And I'm not just saying that because I was literally jump scared by a trailer. Just now. What I will say is that I like the art style. I like the visuals. I like the isometric camera. It's a little different for a horror game. Because usually horror games, I feel like they tend to go for like first person, like jump scare kind of stuff. Because a lot of time when things is first person, something will pop up behind you or you'll hear something, you'll turn. You have limited visibility in first person. But this game, a little different. So it might be fun. Would I play it? After seeing that spider, probably not. I don't think I'm brave enough to play it, to be honest. But it does look interesting. Next. Alright, next we have Hellmart, official launch trailer. Don't miss the launch trailer for Hellmart, a first-person horror supermarket simulator game developed by Gaze in Games. Players will head to work as a clerk working around the clock to serve customers in spite of the sinister nature of the supermarket. Hit sales goals, take note of strange clients, and defend your occupation in Hellmart. Available now for PC. Oh, that's comforting. Thank you for the hydrate, Epic, and thank you for the stretch. You read your curse. Thanks for that headpat, Kachikochi. That's very kind of you. Also, hello, Aminifus. Welcome to the chat. I think I saw you. It's weird, because like I didn't see you in the chat, but I saw you in the chat, if that makes sense. I had a little bit of a jump scare there, so I was a little slow to realize it. Sorry about that. But yeah, oh my god. Whew. Oh, god. Alright, let's watch this trailer, check it out, and see what it's about. Supermarket simulator meets horror. Oh my god, I don't know about you, bro. But if I had a customer look at me with that kind of smile... I mean, they could just be friendly, I don't know, but... That's the smile of a serial killer, friends. I don't know about you, but... Sus! What the hell? What? Wait a second, what did they ask? Where do you keep the bread? You know, the one with the voices? I had a loaf yesterday, it whispered when I sliced it. What? We're gonna find the bread? Dear Lord. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's so weird! Oh man, if we're barricading doors, we're fucked. You're cooked. You're cooked. If you have to barricade the door from customers, you're cooked. Yeah, why the creepy smile? Start your shift today. Oh my god, what the hell? Ew! What is that thing? Jesus. Damn. It's like, you know, honestly, I could see this game doing well. I feel like this will be a great game for, like, streamers, to be honest. They kind of look like Titans from Attack on Titan. Yeah, they kind of do a little bit. Now you mention it, reaction reviewer. Now you mention it, I can't unsee it now. Oh my god. Yeah, the creepy, uncanny smiles, the lifeless eyes as they smile, everything about it's creepy. I don't know. I feel like if I played a game like this, I'd have a heart attack within the first 30 minutes. Who knows? Alright, next. Townsfolk. Official demo launch trailer. Hopefully this one's more calm. The last few were like pretty intense, actually. Let's see. Get a look into the demo trailer for Townsfolk, a pixel-based survival strategy game developed by Short Circuit Studios. Players facilitate a safe place in a world left in disarray, manage resources, overcome challenging times, and birth a bustling settlement in Townsfolk, coming to PC Steam with a demo available now on Steam. Okay, let's check it out.
Welcome to your new home. Start with nothing and build up to something magnificent. You will need food, shelter, and people to rule. But don't fear. In time, I'm sure you will prosper. After all, progress is never without its cost. Oh, that?
Tribute.
Well, if you can't pay it, I'll let you delay it. For now. A brave new world awaits. What lies ahead could be your making. Or your undoing.
You know, I really like how the tiles... So you see how, like, the tiles are showing kind of, like, cooldowns? I assume it's turn-based, maybe. But I like how it's showing, like, the cooldowns of the tiles in, like, this format. I think that's a really smart way to, like, visually indicate that. Because even though I don't know what's going on, I can kind of see, like, have an idea that, okay, something's happening on the next turn, or something's happening soon, you know? I think that's really smart, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that in, like, in a game with, like, hexagons like this, so I don't know. Interesting.
Undoing. There's plenty more where that came from. Well, don't worry. You can start over, but that doesn't mean I'll go easy on you.
Oh, man. Interesting. It's kind of like, it feels like it kind of comes off as like a city builder slash, you know, kind of like you versus dungeon master kind of thing. Like, it just kind of comes off that way, like, which is not a bad thing. I mean, so it says here it's a pixel-based survival strategy game. So it's probably something that's a little bit more similar to, I'd say, maybe... I'm trying to think of like a good example of something that's kind of similar. Like, I don't want to say Foundation, because obviously it's not the same vibes, but, you know, resource management, but you still have to kind of keep, you know, the town surviving, and I don't know. This definitely seems like a very replayable kind of game. Like, it feels like the kind of game where, like, you might sit there for several sessions in like a couple hour period, if that makes sense. Like, if you play for like 2 hours at a time, you might have gone through like 4 or 5 sessions, maybe. It just kind of comes off that way. I think it's because of the game board look. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I like the idea of it. I would probably like it, but it's something I feel like I would have to try. Like, I might have to play the demo to know if I would like this game, to be honest. But this is definitely one that I would put on my radar. I'll write it on my, I'll put it on my wish list now. Let me do that. Yeah, Townsfolk. I'll put that on my follow and wish list. You know, because of you guys, my wish list is, like, getting longer and longer and longer. And I totally didn't just notice that I have 69 items on my wish list, so there we go. Wow. Alright, next. This is the one that I'm probably most excited for as far as, like, trailers today. So this one is Feastopia, official launch trailer. We actually saw Feastopia a couple of weeks ago in one of the previous trailers, so I'm kind of curious for research purposes. Oh my god. Oh, man. You're not wrong. You read your curse, you're not wrong. Alright, here we go. Take a look at the launch trailer for Feastopia, a culinary, city-building, roguelite, developed by White Star Studio. Players will work in tandem with a calm-natured god to feed the public. Acquire resources at random from run to run across a variety of maps and procedurally generated lands. Feastopia is available now for PC on Steam. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm gonna fizz. It'd be like that. Only sometimes, though. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so this looks like this can definitely escalate quickly as far as different buildings and stuff that you have to place. I mean, this is a really organized town. I wonder if there's any bonuses to like grouping things together. Like for example, like how like these cows are all like next to each other. I wonder if that like creates a bonus or something. Or if they just do it for visual purposes. That's cool too. I like how many things on the screen are just kind of going on, doing its own thing. It's super cute. I love it. Lots of culinary stuff. There we go. There's our little monster. Well, it's a big monster, actually. We've seen these kinds before. I wonder if they show any new ones. Oh, that's like the upgraded form of that one, I think. That's new. We haven't seen this yet, I don't think. Yeah, but this one is definitely on my radar, I gotta say. Oh, wow. You have mass building. That's nice. That's really freaking convenient, I will say. They fattening their beast? Yeah. I hope this game has a pause. Like, I hope that, like, when you... I hope that you, like, can, like, pause the game, because with a timer like that, I'd be sweating. I'd be like, oh no. Wings is gonna start flying? Yeah, I doubt it. Maybe if it's, like, maxed out, it becomes, like, some magnificent creature or something. I don't know. As long as it protects the village, I don't care. Can eat all at once. Super cute, though. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, the ghosts! I forgot about the ghosts! Okay, so there's different, like, things you can choose, and you can think it over. I like that they have the think it over option, so I don't have to make a decision right away. And then, okay, so there is a pause to the game, but it looks like when you're, like, choosing cards, so that's interesting. Oh my god, look at the flames. Oh no! There's monkeys everywhere! What is happening? That's crazy. That's cool. So, I gotta say, I'm pretty hyped for this game. I came across it when one of you guys mentioned it to me, and I was like, oh, let me react to this trailer. And then after that first trailer, I was like, oh, that's so cute. I want it. Oh, man. It looks like the game is out, I think. Yeah, now available on Steam. So it looks like it came out today. Yep, Feastopia. Right now it's on sale for $12.59, the normal price being about $14. So, that's cool. And it looks like out the gate it has a very positive overall review score. What else we got here? Let's take a look. Hold on. I'm doing research, guys. Wow, it's a good reception to start. 95 people reviewed the game so far. That's a lot for like a small indie game. I think White Star Studio is a publisher indie arc, so it comes off as, you know, it screams indie. But I don't know, maybe this will be a game I should play next week. You guys let me know if you'd like to see me play this one on stream. But I'm highly considering it, if that makes sense. So I do know that well, here's the thing. So I do need to finish that that romantic getaway castle. It's still not done, and we still have a lot of work to do. My goal was to get it done before Valentine's Day, so that's like next weekend. I might have to continue that one off stream and then just like do my castle tour on that one, depending. But what I will say is that you know, this month or going forward, I'm trying to play more games that you guys might be interested in or that you guys might find interesting in general. So like last week, we played Vampires Bloodlord Rising. That was an interesting one to play on stream. Because like a lot of you guys, you know, were interested in that game. And there was also people who were just kind of curious about it, asking questions. That was fun. And then, of course, on Thursday last week, we played Hungry Horrors, which was another game that I thought was kind of interesting. So I hope that you guys find that like at least interesting. Just let me know if you'd be interested in me playing Feastopia next week on stream. I'll highly consider it. Does it have two mouths? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It definitely looks like it does. The recent vids are doing... Yeah. So the recent vids, I did put out a review on Vampires Bloodlord Rising. I gave my 2 cents on that. I also put out a Palworld guide on Palcare. I think I'm gonna try and shoot for 1 Palworld guide a month if possible. It takes a lot of time to make the guides because I have to like make sure everything's correct. And I noticed that in the last guide that I made, there was a few inaccuracies and things that kind of afterward kind of like, you know, some of it didn't even occur to me. I was like, damn it, I didn't even notice that. So I have to be a little bit more careful. Whenever I'm making like a guide for a game that I don't usually make a guide on, there's always going to be a learning curve there. So I appreciate your patience. I'm trying my best. Replace the ghost with spiders and it's fire? No, Spidey, no. Wings, is it gonna start flying? I still can't get over that. But yeah, the recent vids, I definitely tried my best on those. I'm not sure which video I'm gonna put out this week. I'm kind of debating on 2 different videos that I'm like low-key working on at the same time. And one of them is a V Rising related video, so it is a castle decoration guide kind of video. But the other one is like a review on I'm thinking about doing a review on Steel Century Groove, but I'm kind of on the fence on that one because I feel like no one really knows what the game is, and I feel like people won't naturally find the video. So it's kind of like one of those things. It's like, is this worth the effort to put in for this particular game? I don't know. I really enjoy it, so maybe it's worth talking about. But there's also, you know, other things I have to prioritize. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, guys. I'm struggling with my time constraints. I'm doing the best I can, but yeah, my plan is to try and get at least 1 video a week. Every week. And then of course I have had my shorts come out for, you know, the rhythm stuff. Currently I'm going through my Silk Song playlist for like on Rift. So if you've played Silk Song, you like the soundtrack or something like that, maybe go check out those shorts because they do have a lot of songs from the game. I haven't played Silk Song myself, and I probably never will because I don't trust myself to be able to even beat it in the first place. So I think I'm probably just gonna stick to Rift on that, but if you guys enjoy it, then feel free to listen and enjoy. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff kind of coming up. I have my eyes. You can do it. Well, I'm glad one of us believes that. Thank you so much for that confidence booster, Bad Shooter. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of been a very busy week, or last 2 weeks. I've been trying to, you know, start the year off good, start putting out more content for you guys because I know you guys really enjoy some of it. I think something I'm gonna do is maybe put out more reviews as well because I do want to play more games for the channel to kind of, you know, get you guys to at least kind of I don't know, like if you guys would just enjoy that in general, or if like it's something that I don't know. I feel like my style of review is very like objective, and I try my best to be very honest with whatever it is that, you know, whatever the game is, and I try to be thorough in explaining like my thoughts and why I feel that way. So, you know, any feedback is helpful in that regard. Also, There is one other thing. You know what? Yeah, we're kind of taking like a small break right now, but something else that I do want to mention is that I have been working on some stuff. People are more skeptical of new games, so reviews are a thing. Yeah, that's true. I mean, reviews can be very good. I haven't had a review on the channel that like didn't really do well, if that makes sense. Like I don't have any reviews that like people hate, I don't think. I also haven't had the luxury of doing a scathing review just yet, because I haven't really bought anything that I felt really was worth a scathing review. The only thing I can think of maybe would be when I uninstalled Dune out of frustration. But considering I didn't even get to really play the game, I felt like it'd be an unfair review. So, especially if I'm refunding it. Let's see. I mean, recent Ashes of Creation did not help build oh my god, don't get me started on that. Oh my god. I just found out about that. What did you do? So there's so What Did You Do is referring to this one game called Ashes of Creation. It was a Kickstarter game, and I think it raised like millions of dollars or something crazy like that. And there were some people who even like put like 10K a piece into that pot, which is fucking insane. But besides that, no, we didn't get to Total War yet. You didn't miss anything. It's coming. It's like we have a few more trailers before we get to it, but we're getting there. It's third from the last, but we still have another hour, so we should be able to get to it. I'm not worried about that. But good question, Aminiphis. But yeah, so I guess what happened was that, you know, they put out this Kickstarter. They were like, yeah, we're gonna put out this game, whatever. And the whole point of the game, or the idea or concept of the game, essentially was that when you play, like depending on how the players decide to play the game, different areas of the map and different things can happen depending on player interaction. So basically, like if you were to join one server versus another server, you might have very different looking maps depending on what the players on that particular server chose to cater to, chose to interact with. And apparently you could like build up settlements and make them, you know, bigger and stuff like that. So it's a really interesting concept. Yeah, it was an MMO from a while back. I think it was like what? I want to say... I could be wrong. I want to say it was like at least 7 years of development, maybe more. I could have my dates wrong, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, this Kickstarter was up for a while, Ashes of Creation. So yeah, so Steam actually disabled the ability to buy the game after several complaints. And now allegedly people are getting refunded. I don't know about that too tough. Like I'm not entirely, you know, familiar for sure. I can't confirm that. I'd have to go on my way to look for it. But, you know, it sounds like Steam is taking action, which is good. But yeah, what happened was that they released the game in like a very bare bones state. And then after they did that, you know, they kind of, you know, worked on it a little bit. People were upset when it first came out. They were like, oh my god, this game's awful or whatever. But then they were like, oh, we'll fix it or whatever. And now, fast forward to now, the studio is like low-key shutting down from what it seems like from the outside. And there was a big exodus of people. People got laid off who were on the team. There was a lot of concerning stuff regarding the background of the game. You can look up articles online about it. So it's an unfortunate casualty. But what I will say is that, you know, there are Kickstarter games out there that are not total scams. I'm just saying this is like a general thing, right? Because some people will say, oh, well, why are you paying, you know, why are you spending money on Kickstarter for a game that doesn't exist? It doesn't even exist. It's like, well, you know, that's the whole point of Kickstarter. You know, if you think that you want something to exist, the only way to make it exist is if it has funding a lot of times. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta take the plunge, right? However, yeah, I agree with Majin here. they sound too ambitious, be skeptical, of course. I think even if they're not too ambitious, be skeptical, because there's been cases where I can't remember the name of the company, but there was a plushie company a while back that had another similar situation where they had a game, I think, that they funded up through Kickstarter that they were working on, and then now that whole thing is like defunct now, but the plushie shop is still a thing, and there was some other drama and nonsense that I'm not entirely sure of. It's been so long since I looked at that whole thing, but there's a lot of weird figures over on Kickstarter. Some of them more concerning than others. But what I will say is that there are some success stories as well. So a good example of that would be the game A Hat in Time. I actually played that many years ago. It started off on Kickstarter. I was not one of the contributors, sadly, but the game did come out. It was fun, it's enjoyable, and I still recommend it. So, you know, that game did great. Another good example, Ratatan. Ratatan was basically, you know, a shot in the dark to try and see if you can get a spiritual successor to Patapon back on, you know, through an indie scope, essentially. And we ended up getting a nice early access game, to be completely honest. I mean, I'm actually really impressed with what that team was able to accomplish for Ratatan, even though, you know, it's a really small team. They have a lot of, you know, ambitious stuff going on, but they have been delivering, and they have been, you know, following and being kind of transparent about their roadmap and things like that. Now, the game is in early access right now. It does have a bunch of bugs here and there, but over time, they've made a lot of progress. And apparently, I think they've also sold across all platforms. I want to say it was like 100,000 copies of the early access of the game. Yeah, there we go. Sales exceeded 100,000 copies. This was back in October, which is insane. I mean, that is incredible. I mean, it's the kind of, and the thing about this Kickstarter too is that it was funded within 48 hours. And within 48 hours, they literally surpassed their goal. It was just like, when I found out about it, I was like, oh, here we go. And then I saw that it surpassed the goal. I was like, what? No way. And then I was just blown away. I mean, so you never know. I think my look, I'm not a financial person, okay? I can't give you this is not financial advice, okay? But what I will say is that if you're ever, you know, thinking about contributing toward a project on something like Kickstarter or any of these other platforms that, you know, need to crowdfund in order to start the game or get things going, do your research. Do your research on who it is that is in charge of the project. You know, look up their LinkedIn. Does this person have any experience in games? How much experience? Do they have enough experience to be, you know, the director of this, you know, game? What is the structure of their company? Do they own a company? Do they have any other, you know, projects of the past that are concerning? Is there any other kind of illegal behavior or other recent drama like Epic is mentioning here? You know, what are we talking about? What kinds of things are they asking for? Is it a reasonable ask? Is it a reasonable goal? What is the budget they're seeking? You know, what country is this even in? You know, like what country is, you know, the origins of the company that's trying to start up this game, if it's a company, that is, right? Or the individual. All these factors matter, because if you're not doing your research, obviously you're going to end up in a situation of great disappointment. But just in general, you know, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Be careful, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes open. All right. Be suspicious of everyone. Let's see. Quinfall also, I think, is crashing down too. Ooh. Quinfall. I'm not too sure about Quinfall. I haven't heard of that. I'd have to look into that. Another recent drama was the illegal asset use of some games. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be careful, man. If you're gonna use an asset, you gotta have the right licenses. You gotta have the right, you know, all the stuff, right? All the stuff that you have, it has to be, you know, sensible. But yeah, just be careful. That's all I'm saying, guys, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there, they'll try to be like, hey, look at this great idea, and then it'll just, like, never come to fruition. So, you know, just be careful. Alright, next we have Agent Pigeon 7 official announcement trailer. Agent Pigeon 7 is a 3D third-person arena shooter roguelike where you control a highly trained pigeon, juggling up to 6 weapons at once to take down relentless waves of government drones. Check out Agent Pigeon 7 announcement trailer to see gameplay and more. Agent Pigeon 7 will be available on PC, and you can sign up for the playtest on Steam. Let's check it out. That's a lot of weapons. The bread. That's funny. Yeah, that's not a pigeon. Oh my god. There's so many. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we saw like very little of anything. Like, okay, like I'm sure there's still a lot of work to be done here, considering this is just a playtest. But I feel like they could have shown us something more exciting for the announcement trailer. I don't know, like, I like that they showed the weapons. That was cool. I like the hat. The hat on the pigeon's great. But yeah, these guys just kind of walk towards you. They're like zombies. Like zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of expected to see more flying, to be honest. Like, you're a pigeon, so I would assume you can fly. So it's kind of weird that they just have you walking around on the ground like that. But I don't know. I don't know how early into development this is, so might be interesting. Who knows? What is this, GTA 3 like graphics? It kind of is. I mean, low key, it kind of is. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It is. It definitely has like almost like. It kind of does have like PS2 era graphics, I would say. It kind of gives you those vibes. But I don't know. Who knows? Alright, next we have Lost Lures official teaser trailer. Check out the Lost Lures teaser trailer for this upcoming fishing game inspired by how fishing actually works. The game is built around observation, learning, and decision-making rather than reflexes or constant action. Weather conditions and time of day matter, and success comes from understanding how fish behave, not from quick reactions. Okay. This might be another fishing game for Gerton. You can tell him I said that. Alright, here we go. Oh, hello Isekai Dude, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? Oh, let me do my my redeems real quick. I had a hydrate here from What Did You Do? Thank you so much. Also, thank you for the stretch Maja Droid and Rinsu. Thank you for the head pat, Isekai Dude, and also thank you for the head pat, Bad Shooter Fast Runner. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hydrate, Isekai Dude, and thank you for the stretch as well. Hold on, I gotta shuffle things around on my desk. Oh, there goes my neck. There we go. Much better. That's a good stretch. Alright, here we go. Okay, so you can go on a boat. But can you fish on the boat? Oh, is this like multiplayer? That's interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at the lure screen, because that's kind of important, actually. Go back. It shows you the different sizes. It shows you how much it weighs. I like that there's like a nice little description. So let's read this one. So this active lure is called Rainbow Maker, a shallow water attention magnet that gets trout and grayling fired up with pike and perch joining the fun further south. Its movement screams, "Come and get it." Cast into shallow areas and reel steadily. Its loud flash calls fish from afar. Ideal when you want to wake up an entire bay at once. Interesting. Okay, I like this. I like that there's like the descriptions and stuff. It's really nice. Hey, he caught it. Nice. I like this. You know, this, okay, so this is gonna sound like really weird, right? But I actually really like fishing. I really enjoy, oh, hold on, there's a camera mode. There's a picture mode. There's a little camera. Oh, this is good. This is good. Keep, release. You don't even have to keep them. You can just give them back. Be like, here you go, buddy. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna eat you today. But yeah, like, I don't know, I really like fishing. I haven't gone fishing in years, though. It's been a very long time. But what I will say is that, you know, assuming that the game's descriptions are real life accurate when it comes to the types of lures and stuff, this could be low-key educational. Like, who knows, guys? Like, maybe a few years from now, you're gonna be stuck on a deserted island or some shit, and you're gonna need to know how to fish. Like, this could be it, you know? This could prep you. Yeah, simple and cozy. But like in an actual, like, in a serious sense, I wonder if this is like low-key educational. That's a question for probably for someone who plays more fishing games than I do, to be honest. But yeah, this could be cool. I like this. You get my thumbs up, actually. I wonder what people said here. Thought at first this was going to be one of those horror fishing games. Oh my god. One step, bro. I've lost my lures. Yeah, this is cool. Alright, next we have Decaduck. Official gameplay trailer. Don't miss the gameplay trailer for Decaduck, a 2D action platformer developed by Asteristic Game. I hope I said that right. Asteristic Game Studio. Players will explore fully hand-drawn environments as the bounty hunter Decaduck. Take on enemies, solve puzzles, and get to the bottom of a sci-fi world full of mysteries in Decaduck. Coming soon to PC on Steam, with a Kickstarter launching soon to support the development. Ooh, okay. Speaking of Kickstarter, speak of the devil shall come. Or the devil shall appear. I think that's how it goes, right? Here we go. Oh, wow. So it's a very, like... I think the best way to describe this is, like, it reminds me a lot of Rayman. Like, it gives me Rayman vibes. It's almost like it's like if Rayman was in, like, the Darkwing Duck universe. Like, that's what it kind of comes off as. That's crazy. Who's coming? Hello, it's me, Potato. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Oh wow, you can throw them. Interesting. Half duck, half robot, all action. Okay. Yeah, and it kind of has a little bit of like Mega Man elements. Like, I never played Mega Man myself, but I've seen footage of Mega Man being played, and it kind of reminds me of that. Oh, that's interesting. Using enemies to your advantage. A new cast of heroes emerges. Okay, so we have a bunch of other crew members, it looks like. Oh, okay, it kind of has like a comic book feel to it. Oh, a boss. Alright. You know, I really like the way this game looks. Something about it, it just gives me like old, like... It just gives me old school vibes of like, you know, 2D platformers of the past. It really feels very nostalgic. Like, something about it just gives those vibes, man. I love it. Yeah, characters are like from cartoons from the past. I agree. The main antagonist is going to be... What? No, it's Decaduck. Decaduck.
All done.
Cool. Yeah, I like this. Oh, I thought there was more. Music's cool. Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of game that's gonna like scratch the itch for anyone who's like been wanting to play a game like this for like a while now. Like, I actually really like this. I mean, it looks promising for something that they want to have on Kickstarter soon. So it hasn't launched on Kickstarter soon. I wonder why they decided to post this without putting in the Kickstarter. Like, I don't know, usually unless they have a separate trailer prepared for a Kickstarter launch, which I guess would make sense. But this looks really cool. Let's see. Mega Man eats Earthworm Jim meets Gizmo Duck. So Mega Man gameplay, Earthworm Jim music and backgrounds, and the character designs from the Mighty Ducks. Neat. Yeah, I agree. That's probably a good way of describing it. It's a mix of every game that we loved from back in the day. Sheesh, yep. That's cool. That's cool. I like this. Alright. What else we got? Next we have Fear the Time Loop. Maybe the name Mecha Duck is taken? Oh, maybe. That's a good point. Yeah, because they call it Deca Duck, but I thought they called it Deca Duck because he's like punching. So I thought that was like the whole, like, I don't know. Because his hand like comes off like a rocket kind of projectile thing. So that's why I said it kind of reminded me a little bit of Rayman. But yeah, that's interesting. All right, here we go. Fear the Loop, original gameplay trailer. Don't miss the gameplay trailer for Fear the Loop, a third-person psychological horror adventure developed by Taco Eaters. I love that studio name. It's so good. I love it. I love tacos. Let's see. Players will find themselves trapped in a 15-minute loop as a dying sheriff named James Cooper explore a decaying hospital, take out sinister enemies, and break the loop for good in Fear the Time Loop, launching on January 30th for PC. So it came out like a few days ago. Let's check it out. What is happening? Why are there floating objects?
A serial killer continues to terrorize the town, and sources say the sheriff initially downplayed the danger.
That's me.
Oh my god. Imagine you're like walking through the hallway and you see a dead body and it's literally you. Bro, that's creepy. That's really fucking creepy.
What's your copy?
Loud and clear, James.
I still can't find a way out. This place. It's falling apart. Slime on the walls. Collapsed hallways. Honestly, I don't know.
What is that? Ew. Ugh. Jesus Christ, that's... You know, actually this game, something about like going through a hospital like this, it kind of reminds me a lot of the hospital in Once Human, like when I was going through there. Like, it's not the same vibe, but it's like similar. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. I feel like they showed us a lot of like what the terrain looks like just to kind of give us a nice feel of like what the gameplay would be like. So I don't know. I'm curious to know like what exactly, like what, because it looks like this game is going to have some puzzles and, you know, just trying to figure out some stuff. So I wonder how many puzzles, how difficult the puzzles might be, if there are some, you know, the different ways. Like, I wonder if there's more than one ending, like if it's possible to break the loop in like different ways or something to make it so you can escape. Or if you just never escape and it's all fruitless, like that would be awful. But you know, it just kind of makes me wonder. I don't know. This could be an interesting one for sure. So yeah, thumbs up. All right. Next, we have Warhammer 40K. Total War official trailer 2026. The Game Awards 2025. Space Marines 4K. We have not seen this one, but we did see the Orc trailer, I think it was. So, I don't think we've seen this one. So, we'll check it out.
In the grim darkness of the far future, every soul's survival hangs by a thread. Mankind is beset by endless tides of aliens, traitors, and demons.
Oh my god. Bro, if this is not like the coolest war of this like war machine I've ever seen, like I don't know what it is, man. This is so funny. I love it. Look at it. It's literally a roller and it's just like, nah, you're getting crushed, bro. Bye. Like, bro, they're on the same team. They crushed their teammate, bro. Look at that. That's the same one. Look. Oh my god. Yeah, see, this guy is on their team, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think they're, because they look similar. Are these, like, the orcs or whatever? But they're, like, on the other side of this clip? Like, that's interesting. But yeah, it looks like they just rolled right over him. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, in FF14, there's, like, the, Alexander raids. And there's this one where, like, there's a steamroller. Like, that's what that reminds me of for some reason. I don't know why. Yes, you agree. Or are you, Amenophis, are you agreeing, or are you just saying that, like, yeah, those are the orcs?
Countless worlds, battles rage.
Damn. Oh my god, you know that that beam is like huge, man. What the heck? Those are orcs? Okay, that's what I thought. I'm learning, see, I'm learning.
Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns. For there is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war.
Wow. Oh, there's more, okay. Gameplay and footage captured in engine from a pre-alpha build. Okay. It's good for a pre-alpha. Ooh. Oh, okay. You know, that was actually a really nice cinematic move by whoever really put this trailer together. That was really good. So like, okay, so I love when trailers do this, when they like show off different things, but it's like alongside the music. Like, look at like, oh, that's so good. Like, I love this. Okay, so there's like certain things I really like about trailers. And this is one of them. Like, watch this part here again, but with like, you know, the music and how like it changes, you know, the forces depending on the music or whatever. Like, it just kind of changes it. It's cool. something about that I just really appreciate. Like, as someone who edits a lot of videos and has to do that on occasion, I can appreciate when it comes clean. Whoever did that, excellent job. And then your turn ends. And then the world ends. No, I'm kidding. Cool. Really cool. I love this. Really, really nice. So yeah, I liked this. All right. Very cool. We saw a lot of interesting figures. And I like that at the end they show like some gameplay, you know, that's kind of neat. So now I have like a basic idea of what this would kind of look like, right? Like you have a bunch of forces. I wonder if it's like you place the forces down and then they just auto play out, and you like kind of like TFT, or if it's kind of like or if it's some kind of more piloted thing where you just kind of decide, okay, we're gonna put this here, I'm gonna make a move here. Like, can you intervene, or is this something where it's just like, I set up my forces, good luck? Like, you know, because either way, that's interesting. So I don't know, that could be fun, maybe possibly something to consider. All right, next we have Killer Inn Steam Early Access Announcement Trailer. Starting February 13th, 2026, Killer Inn will be available in early access on Steam. It's an RTS? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thanks for the clarification. Take part in this high-stakes murder mystery action game with a special early access price available for a limited time. All right. This is from Square Enix Asia. Okay. We're in.
What are you doing? Oh, come on. You know it's not me.
Oh, I think we've seen this game before. I think we've seen a previous trailer of this game. I think it's like they're all in a hotel or something. It's a bunch of people, like contestants or whatever, and they gotta find out who's the killer or something like that. Kind of like, you know, I'll let it play out, but I think that's what this is.
We were together for the whole time. I'm not a wolf. I am not a wolf.
Yeah, it's a streamer game.
The clock tower rings, and the game begins. To the wolves, I say, it is time to hunt down those fleeing lambs. Or will the hunter become the hunted?
Oh, a killing device. Gather clues. Not to vote, but to kill. You know what this reminds me of? Like the music and the visuals. It reminds me a lot of Bayonetta for some reason. Like something about the visual art style, the architecture, the building, the music, is just the whole thing. It just screams like, it just gives me Bayonetta vibes. I don't know, man. It's cool. Okay, so there's different chests and stuff. Conceal. You can stop the slider where it's inside the target range. What? You can conceal things? Oh. Trust no one. Wolves are among you. Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely a streamer game. Like, it definitely has those vibes. This trailer is a lot more polished than the previous one that was put out. It looks really nice. invisibility. Power solves mystery. Coming February 13th. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I don't know. This might be a fun one to pick up. The only thing for me is like I don't really play a lot of multiplayer games, but this one might be one I'd be willing to try. Especially like I don't know. I don't really like shooters that much, but who knows? With the right people, it could be fun. See, Clue with guns? Yeah, Clue with guns. Hello, True Toy 66. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry, my chat's a bit busted. See, maybe oh yeah, streamer game. Yep. I definitely comes off like a streamer game. This looks more, sorry, this looks like a more shooty, arcadey version of The Ship. I've never played The Ship, so I'm not really sure, but welcome to the chat anyway, Gbox. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, looks interesting. Alright, next we have... Oh wow, we're a little ahead of schedule actually. Next we have Sealbreakers official announcement trailer. The Ship is good. I'll look it up. Let me look it up real quick. Ship. I'll check on Steam. Is it a game on Steam? So I'm just curious about it. Ship. Oh, there's a remastered version too. There's one that's Murder Party. There's a remastered version that's not as good. There's a bunch of other stuff. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Learned something new today. Murder Party? Okay, Murder Party would be the one that you're... Okay. That makes sense. The remastered one is not that good. Yeah, the reviews don't look so good. I saw mixed reviews. I was like, what's going on there? That's never a good sign. Alright, here we go. Sealbreakers official announcement trailer. Sealbreakers is a top-down 3D roguelite brawler coming to PC and consoles. Players take on the role of a knight of the Faceless Order, a disgraced brotherhood sworn to fight without weapons. Granted one final chance at redemption, the knight is sent into a collapsing reality to defeat 4 immortal tyrants who corrupted the seals holding the universe together and shattered time and space. Head over to Steam and add the game on your wishlist now. That sounds really ambitious, but we'll see what this is about, really. Oh, I think we've seen this game before, but you know, I think I'm confusing it with a different game. Never mind. You know, it's weird. Like, this game is weird in the sense that, like, the moves are basically, like, fighting game kind of moves, but, like, in a way that's, like, not usually presented this way. Like, it's not usually isometric kind of view with, like, or, like, a top-down kind of view camera. It's not usually, roguelite, per se, but, you know, I assume there's different waves of enemies and stuff, probably similar to, like, Dead as Disco or something. So that's interesting. Okay, so you had different powers. I wonder how difficult this game is gonna be. That's something I'm kind of curious about. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. I think, this one does look kind of promising, honestly. I like the way it looks. The visual style is nice. If I do have a complaint, I feel like the cards that show up on the screen are way too small for the screen. Like, you could just make them bigger. Like, there's only 3. Like, what are we doing? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, overthinking it. I haven't played this game, so I wouldn't know. But I don't know. This could be interesting. It could be, and it's definitely more fighting focused, so maybe if people like that more versus something that's a little bit more chaotic. Because there's not even that many enemies per round, it looks like. There's only a handful. So maybe they all have like their own kinds of like choreographed moves that they do, and you have to kind of like work around that. Like I don't know. And I see over here there's like a chest or something. I wonder if you can like open that, or if that's not like really a thing. It's just an environmental object. It's not really clear. You know, having different powers and stuff to use, pretty cool. I like the idea. Seems fun, right? But yeah, this is definitely this is definitely interesting. I'm not sure if I would play this, honestly. Like, I've been saying before that, like, you know, roguelites and stuff starting to come up on my, you know, on my radar just because so many people are, like, recommending them. But, I don't know, this one does look a lot of fun. I don't know if I would play it, but I have to think about it. Like, I'd have to see more gameplay, I feel like, to make a decision on this one. But it looks cool. You get my thumbs up. Alright, so... Oh, let me read the chat here. Murder Party gives you the multiplayer version, the single player version, and the tutorial version. Oh, okay, so it just gives you everything. That's, you know, all of the above, I assume. Yeah, so we're actually a little bit ahead of schedule as far as, like, trailers. There was 16 of them, but we got through them pretty quick.
You joined the queue.
And I'm kind of surprised. Hello, KazVT. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for the follow. By the way, over on the Kick side, I appreciate it. Yeah, so before I guess I could transition to maybe some Rift. We can just close out the stream with Rift or something. You know, I've been doing 2-hour streams lately just because of time constraints and some other things that are kind of out of my control as far as timing. I'm not sure if next week I'm gonna have 2-hour streams or 3-hour streams, but we will see. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Steel Century Groove, so that's going to be fun. I haven't decided if I'm going to do story on stream, because I'm, like, really deep into the story, and I'm not trying to spoil it for anyone. So I might just do, like, endless battles, just to kind of, you know, enjoy the dancing robot, the whole thing. I'll put in some, like, custom tracks or something. We'll figure it out. But I might have to prep that for tomorrow. And then, of course, on, Thursday, I plan on playing V-Rising, doing some castle decorating, building, stuff like that. Still working on that romantic getaway castle. That'll be part 5 of our build, so that's something else to think about. There's also some other stuff in the background that I've been working on, and I am gonna start posting some updates over for members only, as far as like some behind the scenes shenanigans. But let's just say it does involve something that did come up in I put out a survey. How long ago was that? It was like at the end of last year I put out a survey, and a few of you you know, filled that out. And for those of you who did, I really appreciate it. That survey, one of the questions was about VTuber models, like if I were to get a potential VTuber model and stuff like that, and it had some concept sketches of what, you know, that could potentially look like. But yeah, let's just say that there is, I will confirm, all right, that there is a chibi model, a chibi live 2D model in the works currently. I am currently getting this worked on. It is in progress, okay? It is happening. What I don't have figured out, though, is how it's going to get rigged just yet. So if anyone knows someone who's good at rigging, who can, you know, maybe fulfill that need or that role, please let me know. Send me an email at inquiries.xoloq@gmail.com. So again, that's inquiries.xoloq@gmail.com. And, you know, just let me know if you know someone. Just send me their link, who can maybe rig a chibi style model. That'd be very, very helpful. But yeah, that's something else that's like kind of in the works. The model is nowhere near done, by the way, so it's going to take some time. I'm not sure when it's going to be ready. But if I had to take a guess, maybe by summer, I would hope it would be completed. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time. And I will say, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, like, you know, every once in a while, kind of, you know, whether it be like a super chat or like a, you know, a subscription or some kind of like membership, or even just leaving a tip on my Ko-fi, like all those things like does add up and it helps a lot. And if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be able to even consider working on this project this year. I wanted to originally get this done a couple of years ago, or like this year, but sorry, not this year, last year, but the stars did not align. I had to move and there was a lot of things going on, so I couldn't do it then. But for now, we do have a lot of good things in the works, so I will be posting updates to that. So if you'd like to see updates to that project, feel free to become a member over on the YouTube side, and you will get some behind the scenes images and teasers and things like that. So yeah, feel free to go check that out. Thank you for the headpat epic, I appreciate it. Thank you for the hydrate, Kachikochu, and the stretch, you read your curse. I'm gonna do those things now, and then I'm also going to I think I'll switch to Rift, so you guys can just enjoy the rest of the stream and can just hang back. We only have about 15 minutes, but I think that's fine. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Alright, let's get started. I think I'm gonna do some custom tracks today, just to kind of chill and enjoy. I've been playing a lot of the Silk Song tracks for my, whatchamacallits, but we'll work on it. We'll work on it. See if I can get better, better scores on some of these, maybe. We'll see. I have an S on these, but I wonder if I can hit S+. We'll see. Alright, hopefully all the sound is good and everything's fine. It looks fine on my end. Let me make sure I don't miss any redeems here. Okay, we're good. Alright, here we go.
Three, two, one, fight! Now we're talking. I'm on fire!
Damn it.
In the zone.
Damn it. Yeah, that threw me off at the end. Oh, so close. How'd I do? Come on, give me that S+. Nah, I messed up twice. There's no way. There's no way I'm getting an S+. I tried. I really did. We'll just kind of go through all of them, I guess.
3, 2, 1, come on! Right on! Now we're talking.
Nice. Let's go! How we do? Please give me an S+. Yes! Fuck yeah, we got it. That took a second, but we got it. I was a little nervous there at the end. I started messing up. Alright, here we go.
3, 2, 1, come on!
Oh my god, I forgot this is the one with the weird slowdowns. Alright, we gotta do that again. That was embarrassing.
3, 2, 1, go! I'm on fire!
Nice. Not bad. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. Alright, it's my best score. Let's go. Next. This one I actually did earlier today. I only got an A though. It wasn't very good.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my god, really? I didn't mean to do that.
I'm on fire! Now we're talking.
Damn it.
On a roll.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. How'd I do?
Oh,
Still got an A, but that's still a little bit better. I'll take it. It's still an improvement. I'm trying to remember which one I really liked. I think it was this one. I think this is the one I liked that I played today or earlier. I got an S+ on it. I think it was full combo too.
3, 2, 1, bring it on! All right. In the zone.
Damn it. I didn't mean to lift there.
Right on. All right.
Hold on, I got something in my eyes. It's like hurting. Dear Lord. Hold up. Ow. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Oh my god. Wow. Right at the end there. There goes my streak. I just brain farted at the end there.
In the zone.
Nice. Almost good. Probably not as good as the other one, but I'll take it. How'd I do? Yeah, not as good as my best, but it'd be like that sometimes. Alright, I'll do one more. We'll do Megalovania, and then I'll wrap it up.
3, 2, 1, let's rock! I'm on fire! On a roll! Now we're talking. Awesome! Right on! On a roll! I'm on fire!
That was a mess. Huge mess.
All right!
Yeah, total disaster at the end there. Total disaster. Oh man. Wow, that was a terrible score actually. I feel like I need to make up for that. It was so bad. I think Death by Glamour was the one I was thinking about. Fuck it, I'll just throw it in there. We're throwing in Death by Glamour and then I'm absolutely done. That was so embarrassing, I have to do it again.
In the zone! On a roll!
Wow, that was a 570 combo. I'll take it. Hell yeah. I think that's my best combo. Or my longest combo. Holy crap. How'd I do? Come on, S+! Yes! Let's go! Full combo. That's a great way to end the stream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we go. Alright, before I go, I want to quickly do stream streaks. See if we missed any. Okay, doesn't look like we have any stream streaks today over on the Twitch side. What I will say though is that I will be seeing you guys tomorrow, and we'll be playing some Steel Sentry Groove, so feel free to you know, stop by and enjoy the music, of course. Like I said, I haven't decided if I'm doing story stuff or if I'm just going to do the you know, just the endless kind of play mode there. Just, you know, using my own tracks. I haven't decided. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for coming out to watch the stream. I appreciate you all. And if you happen to have Amazon Prime and you have not yet used your monthly Prime sub, please feel free to use it over on the channel. It helps a lot. And, you know, like I said, we're working on some bigger and better goals for this year, so any little bit helps. There's also a, oh yeah, on Thursday we're going to be playing V Rising. I'm going to be doing some castle decorating. I don't know what the weekly video is going to be yet. I'm still debating whether it should be a castle decorating video or if it should be a review on Steel Sentry Groove. I think it kind of depends on how far in the game I get, because I'm still not quite done with the game yet, and I kind of don't like reviewing a game that I haven't finished. I know that sounds like weird, right? But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. If you would like to become a member over on the YouTube channel, feel free to sign up. You get the most bang for your buck there, because you also get early access to new content. So anything I post that's new on the channel, you get early access to. The only time that doesn't apply is if it's something that's newsworthy and time sensitive, or if there's like an embargo on something, or if it's like a time sensitive review of some kind. That's the only time that that's not the case. So every other video, or all the other videos I should say, are all members first. But yeah, there's that. And then if you're on the Kick side, you get really similar advantages to Twitch. So if you're interested in becoming a subscriber over on the Kick side, feel free to do so. See, is there anything else in the chat that I need to address? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I think we're good. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, Xolo out.